welcome to the parent orientation video for the year 2023 season. Hi, this is Ronnie Smith, head coach of the Corbin Middle School Softball team. Welcome to our parent orientation video. This video's purpose is to kind of go over the guidelines and expectations that we have as a team, and what we expect from you as the parents, from the players, and what you can kind of expect from us. We all are working together for the same thing, and that is to build the character and the integrity of our youth, of our community. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I do pastor Restoration Ministries. Been coaching for about 20 years. How'd I get involved? Got involved in Little League with my kids probably back in 2003, 2004, maybe somewhere around there. Served on a Little League board in many capacities. I love being involved in our community. I actually drive a school bus. I've seen a lot of you through the years. And also do the PA for Corbin football and do the radio for Corbin basketball. Married, got beautiful children, grandchildren, and absolutely love our community and love being a part. We're blessed to have a great coaching staff this year. These guys volunteer a lot of hours and put in a lot of time just for the love of the game and the opportunity to spend time with young people and help develop them. I hope you'll appreciate each and every one of them. But remember, at the end of the day, I'm the head coach. I'm the one that's responsible for everyone on and off the field. And I'm always here if I can help you in any way, in any situation. A great tryout. And man, I hated we had to cut some players. We had more come to tryout than any time in my tenure. And the potential for this team is outstanding. We will work hard, even in the winter, to get ready for the season. Communication will mostly be through Rewind and the app. If you haven't downloaded it, we encourage you to do so. Again, we're going to work out 2 times a week as late as we can into the winter. And then it's going to be, sometimes it's not going to be a lot of notice. Sometimes it's going to be the morning of. Please be flexible with us and understand that we're just doing the best we can to try to help the girls. We'll communicate everything through Rewind. In this COVID area that we live in, we're seeing seasons canceled. We're seeing teams close their season down because of the way parents act in the stands. Remember that you're representing our school and you're representing your family, and being in the dugout with these young ladies, sometimes they are embarrassed of their parents. I'm asking you as parents to control yourself in the stands, to try your best to lead by example with the kids. We don't let our kids yell at referees and scream at other parents and other players. We want to be good examples in everything that we do, and that starts in the stands. The stands can cause turmoil on the field and vice versa. You're not going to see that out of our coaching staff, and we sure hope that you will help us not see that in the stands. I've been coaching a long time, and there's a couple things that I ask of you. Number one, I don't like to discuss playing time and other players on the team with parents. I don't accept phone calls or text messages after a game, the night of the game. Don't expect to have a conversation. I've learned through the years that sometimes things can be heated, people can get upset, but if you sleep on it, a lot of times you feel a little bit different in the morning. I'm all about communicating, but we have to do it in the right time frame. Our practices when they're indoor, unfortunately, will have to be closed to coaches only due to liability reasons and also for room. When we're practicing outside, that's fine, but remember, coaches are on the field to coach. We ask parents to keep comments to themselves and to leave the kids alone so that we can work with them so they can focus on what's going on. Obviously, you can talk to them after practice or on the way to practice and things like that. But when they're on the field, we ask that you respect us as coaches and give us the opportunity to coach every young lady. When it comes to school team, it should receive priority over travel ball or any other participation in any other sports. We expect 100% from each student athlete, and their time is very important. Now, if it's something academically that has to do with the school, we totally understand that. But there won't be missing practices for travel team or missing games for travel team. That's just simply going to have to be a back burner. School team is number one. Our roster will consist of around 19 or 20 players. Those players will not all be guaranteed playing time. This isn't Little League anymore. We'll put the 9 best on the field at a time. We will have 2 games a night. Typically, it's been referred to as A team and a B team, but this year's a little different. Our goal is to win every game, no matter if it's game 1 or game 2. And we will do our best to field the best teams possible out there. So everything will come down to what happens in this off season: work ethic, talent, listening, paying attention, following directions, and being a team player. When we have a road game, all players are required to ride the bus. We will try to feed them every time before we hit the road. They will be able to sign out after the game. One of our coaches will have a sign-out sheet, and you can sign them out, and they can ride home with you. Obviously, middle school should be a priority for the student athlete. In the classroom, they will be required to have a certain GPA. The principals of the school will notify me each week and let me know who is eligible for the next week. There may be a time your student becomes ineligible if they fall behind academically. That doesn't mean they're done for the season. It's a weekly progressive thing. So if something happens and they're having an issue, they'll be able to get right back on track the next week. But academics is the #1 priority. Our goal is to teach girls responsibility. We're at a higher level now at middle school. It's not Little League anymore. And we'll lean on them a lot with communication to make them accountable for being on time, being late, and all those different things. So we're trying to teach them character and doing these things, and your participation and support is appreciated. We begin official practicing after Christmas break. Every practice is mandatory unless there is a doctor's excuse. We expect the girls to be there. If a practice is scheduled to begin, let's say at 4 o'clock, that doesn't mean showing up at 4 o'clock and getting ready. That means having their cleats on, glove on, mask on the field, ready to go at that specific time. The official season will begin on March the 6th. That'll be our first game. But after Christmas break is when we will begin to practice hard. Of course, a lot of it will be depending upon the weather, and a lot of it will be in indoor facilities. There's a few changes in our conference this year. We now play in what's called the Western Division. The Western Division is Corbin, South Laurel, North Laurel, Bell County, Knox Central, Whitley County, Clay County, and Jackson County. That's 8 teams. We'll play each team at least 2 times. Then we'll play a tournament at the end of the year, and the winner is the region champion. There is also an Eastern Division. The Eastern Division are the Harlan schools, Barberville, Williamsburg, and Lynn Camp, and also Middlesboro. I want to talk about what will be happening right now until the beginning of the season. Right now, we will try to get together 2 days a week. It's not mandatory, but it's highly recommended that each player attend every workout as possible. We have a lot of talent on this team. Every position is up for grab. The off season is when we get better. Once we get closer to the season, we'll appoint parents to be lead parents to help us with concession stands, admission, and maybe even helping with the pregame meals. We want to give every family an opportunity to be involved that way. And some of you guys have great talents and you're great cooks, and you're great at working with the public. We need your help. We will also participate in a couple fundraisers. We're going to try to get new uniforms for the girls this year, and we want to do the best we can to make sure that we look great on and off the field. So the fundraisers are crucial to that, and we need 100% participation. I'm excited about this year's team. We have a lot of experience, and we have a lot of new faces. We have the potential to really be a great contender in our region, and we want to do everything we can to develop the talents that these girls have. Congratulations on getting to be in the experience of being a Corbin Lady Red Hound parent, guardian, or player. It's an honor and privilege to be here. Not everybody made the team. We had to cut players this year just because our roster can only be so many. It's something that we take very serious, and we take pride in the tradition and what that letter CORBIN means across our chest. It's something that we take very seriously, and we look forward to working with you and seeing these young ladies blossom into being something great in life.